James asked the question to those he's writing to, the reader, who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? And then the response James requires is not a verbal response. He's asking a question, but you can't open your mouth and answer this question. You're going to have to show this answer. His next phrase, in other words, James is saying, don't tell me you are wise and endued with knowledge, show me. Now, he's already dealt with this faith without works, and he's still dealing with that. In other words, what he's saying is, listen, you can say what you want to say, but your actions say what you are. If I watch you and I listen to you, you're going to tell me who you are. And it may not be in alignment to what you say you are. You see, the thing about lies is that lies are designed to lead you down a certain path, when the fact of the matter is that the truth is on another parallel. You're being told a lie, but the truth is still there, is that the lie covers up the truth. But if the truth is exposed, it will expose the lie that has been told. So what is happening? A person who is saying one thing which is opposed to what really is, if you are dependent on words, you will be deceived. You will be deceived. A tree bears fruit. Now, the thing about a tree is that you can look at the bark, you can look at the leaves, and you can say, I believe this is this kind of tree, but when them fruit come, there's no misunderstanding, there's no mistake of what kind of tree you got. You got it? And so he says, listen, don't tell me you're wise and endued with knowledge, show me. And so the question is, how? How do I show somebody I'm wise? It's not by my words, although my words, if my words align with my life, then they're one. But if you just take my words and don't look at my life, and this is why traveling ministers sometimes can be somewhat, well, you know, they say an expert is somebody from out of town, but how do you know? How do you know them? The only way you're going to know them is they labor among you. Somebody comes in and they go out, you know, and I deal with people, you know, all the time who, and in the places that I've been, I've seen ministers blow in, and they, you know, with the banners and the television commercials and the advertisements and, you know, the hype. It could just build the hype up, and people come in from all over the place. The next thing you know, they're sitting there like lambs getting fleeced. What they get, what they come with a lot of wool, but they leave skint. But not skint, but de-wooled. You know what I'm saying? They had more with them when they came than they did when they left. Shearing? Shorn. Yeah, like the woman. Now, I get you. James says, don't tell me, show me. I've seen situations where ministers come in and they just make a mess. They just make a complete mess. You see. And when they're gone, somebody's got to clean up the mess. And then the next conference, and this conference, and next conference. And then people live for conferences. And folks, because it's like people who are on a fast food diet. That's about the size of it. Give it to me quick. Give me a lot of hype to go with it. Give me something to wash you down with. Keep the change. Here's your tip. You know what I'm saying? And that's about the size of it. But James says, listen, here's how your lifestyle, your works, done in meekness and wisdom. The word conversation here in this passage, where he says, let him show out of a good conversation. The word conversation here in the Greek means a manner of life, a conduct, a behavior. Unlike the English word where conversation means the informal exchange of ideas by spoken words. Or as Webster puts it, oral exchange of sentiments, observations, opinions, or ideas. See, when you hear conversation, what do you hear? You hear two people talking. But that's not what the Greek word here means. It's not your talk. It's your manner of life. This is the word. Conversation, anastrophe, means a manner of life, conduct, behavior. Words are not even part of this word. You see. And this is why it's dangerous to interpret the Bible in your common vernacular or in your language. You have to look at the actual word in the language that it was originally written in to get the proper definition. If you don't do that, you're going to come away with saying, hey, how do you show you're wise? By your conversations, brother. You got to talk like a wise man. And then you got some of these individuals, and they got the whole act down. They walk slow. They talk slow. They are articulate. They want to develop and establish a presence so that when they walk past you, you feel something. Brothers, sisters, I'm telling you, and before you know it, they've just slowed your mind down and they got you on edge, and it's like, man, I wish I could control an audience like that. Something profound. And you're going, wow. Feel the anointing. Can you feel the presence? Oh, the presence of God is heavy in this place. Shh, shh, shh. And I've been in those places and I've seen these things. And we don't even know this person. Oh, I could tell you some things that it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind, but I'm not. We're going to stick to the teaching. Yeshua said these words. He says, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and he giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they see your what? Your works, your good works. And this is why James is saying, listen, faith without works is words. It's dead. It's meaningless. Your words without actions, corresponding actions. Don't tell me you are wise. Don't tell me that you have knowledge and understanding of knowledge. You're endued with it. Show me. Show me.
For more information, visit www.arthurbaileyministries.com or call 888-899-1479. This program is made possible through financial contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.